Hello again everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 2. We are back here in the caves outside the Nilfgaardian camp, and I think we are just about where we need to be. We just killed a golem in the last episode. So much weight. I fucking hate this. To be honest, these daggers are also taking up a lot of weight, aren't they? Probably start using some of them. I'll drop 10 harpy claws. Right, we'll save the game here as well, since we've been through a little bit of an ordeal here. That's the way back out to the river. Is this where we need to be? I don't think that's safe. Just saying. Hi. Are you well?
Efkir Nordling, where do you think you're going?
To see the ambassador.
With all that steel on your back?
I'm looking for a red-headed
Have you seen a red-headed sorceress anywhere?
You didn't seem to understand my delicate suggestion, Nordling. Drop your sword.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Shillard Fitz-Estelin is waiting.
Oh, so we are just allowed to go in. Basically captured, though.
I'd hoped we wouldn't meet again.
We caught him sneaking through the camp, Excellency. We disarmed him.
Eshter Garamnith. I remember you telling Foltest you'd like to return to hunting monsters.
Ah, this is the Nilfgaardian ambassador who was with Foltest at the start of the game. Okay, I remember him now. The King's death changed a lot.
Foltest is dead. Some still believe it's my fault. I have to find the real killer.
I see. You may be a killing machine, but a murderer's infamy is bad for business.
It's not like that.
It's not like that. Now it's personal.
Ah, of course, that changes things. It seems, however, that something more is at stake. They told me you were in league with the Scoia'tael, with Yorveth himself, no less. Is this true?
More or less.
Have you heard of the slaughter of Enshe at the Ravine of the Hydra? The kings of the North effectively forced the Empire to condemn and execute the war criminals of the Vryhed Brigade. Yorveth was among those condemned.
Oh, we're getting more of a flashback. The Ravine of the Hydra. Also, Garrett
September
was there.
13th, 1269. The Ravine of the Hydra. Following the peace of Sintra, 53 officers of the Vryhed Brigade were brought here and executed, their throats cut. The elves' bodies were dropped into the chasm. I don't know what the riders of the hunt were looking for. November 23rd, 1269. Sintra, the village of Coldwater, and another victim of the hunt. An 11-year-old boy.
Oh.
His parents didn't even ask if he had a chance. I'm tired. February 24th, 1270. The high pass in the Armouche Mountains. An imperial manticore, one of the world's oldest and deadliest monsters. I used to feel excitement at moments like this. Now the beast is only an obstacle on my way. Its meat and hot blood will help me survive this icy hell. May 30th, 1270. The Yaruga River. The hunt continues to race south. Since I've been following them, they've taken 23 individuals, all between the ages of 10 and 20. All except for Yennefer.
Ah, so this is when he followed the hunt after they. Well, yeah, after they took Yennefer, etc. Okay, so that's brought back more of his memory.
Amusing that the Scoia'tael believed the Emperor betrayed them. In fact, the kings of the North demanded the massacre at the Ravine of the Hydra. Do you feel well?
I feel fine.
I'm sorry, I can't give you more of my time. The long road to Loch Muin awaits me. The Council and the Conclave are waiting, and Triss Merigold, as always, arrives in the nick of time.
What are you talking about?
The figurine. He must have it on him.
Oh, that figurine.
What's the meaning of this?
I want to introduce someone to you. This is Vanamar, my personal sorcerer. He sensed Triss approaching our camp, though she was to arrive in different company.
What is that?
Before you die, Witcher, would you be so kind as to explain how you got your hands on this figurine?
Is that... What did you do to
Triss,
her?
what have you done to her?
Is that...
She'll be all right, Geralt. She can't hear, see, or feel, but she is alive.
Is that Triss?
Triss will help us find those wenches
The
that
one
betrayed
that's
the Empire.
just within that
I don't know
figurine?
whether you killed Tavik or found him dead. It's irrelevant now.
Hey, he was dead when I
I'd
found him.
prefer not to sentence to death a man previously pardoned by the Emperor himself. Unfortunately, I have no choice.
You son of a bitch.
Once you're done with him, convey my congratulations to Cynthia. Leading Philippa Eilhart up the garden path is no small feat. Farewell, Witcher.
Cynthia was working for Nilfgaard as well. What the fuck is going on?
This is a good place. Are you ready, Geralt of Rivia?
Plow yourself.
Plow yourself, Nilfgaardian.
Your words mean nothing now.
Oh god, we are fucked. Seriously, how do we get out of this? And how the hell has Triss been shrunk down? Oh my god. Roach and Vess! Oh, now you're the one who's fucked. Oh my god, they've actually just came and saved my life. Wow! I did not expect that from Roach. Well, Van Hamar, if that was your name. Time to fight. And a fair fight. Nope. Is he gonna walk into the trap, or is he... No, I don't think he is, you know. Right, we'll use the outside then. We'll just pull the Van Hamar, we should be able to kill him, I think. But we can't, actually. I'll fight the Nilfgaard instead then. Oh god, this is tricky. He's dead, I think. Yes, we got him. That's your payback for almost killing you. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, we got him. Van Hamar. Who was Van Hamar? Because he certainly doesn't exist anymore. Shilhard Fitz Ursulin's personal sorcerer had only just made Geralt's acquaintance when he died at the Witcher's hand. Yeah.
Just like the good old days. Having killed an Nilfgaardian for years. I knew you'd get in trouble.
Luckily I can always count on you.
You have a talent for getting me out of it. Shillard has Triss. He's taking her to Loch Muin.
Now I understand the commotion. Ambassador Shillard kidnaps Foltest's former advisor. This stings horribly, Geralt. It would seem the Nilfgaardians want to be present at the Conclave's restoration.
That's concerning. What's going to happen in Loch Muin?
What will happen at Loch Muin?
Apparently, a lot more than I thought. Sheila managed to locate the killer's hideout. They were hiding nearby in the gullies. Deathmold sent his men there, but Foltest's killer fled. 2 other witches were covering him. One was taken alive. Before he died from torture, he revealed that our bruiser went to Loch Muin. The mages want to resurrect the council and the conclave that once represented all the sorcerers and sorceresses of the north. King Radovid, the ruler of Redania, is also invited. As Loch Muin lies in Kaedwen, Henselt is likely to arrive too. But a Nilfgaardian delegation. Triss, Nilfgaard, Radovid, a bunch of mages and the Kingslayer. Too many eggs in that basket.
There's a lot of them.
One more thing, Roach. I need to see Henselt.
Why?
Saskia will die without his blood, yeah.
I need a few drops of Henselt's blood. Someone poisoned Saskia's wine, and his blood is an ingredient of the cure.
Saskia's a rebel, a wench from who knows where. She only speaks of knightly honor.
Says Vernon Roach, blue-blooded prince, heir of Temeria.
All right, enough. Ah, plow it. I hope I won't regret it. Henselt should be in his tent. I'll distract the guards, then it's up to you.
I owe you, Vernon.
Vernon.
That's not even funny anymore. So, ready?
Vernon has done us a service here. I want to look around the Nilfgaardian camp first.
Give me a moment. I want to search Shillard's camp.
Hurry up.
This is so much has just happened here. Right, let's actually have a good look around here. Armor of Loch Muin. Is this armor 18? That could be better with some enhancements, I think. Armor of Banard is a big vitality increase, though, is what I would say. Try and enhance that one. Armor Lock means that plus 22. Yeah, I think that's going to be better overall now, isn't it? That's fine. We also briefly lost our silver sword there, which is a concern. Okay, what else can we drop? We need to drop something, don't we? Let's drop the Kaedweni leather armor. It's not as valuable to sell on. Fucking jackboots, there's so many of them! And again, I think they're the same. Oh, the Nilfgaardian ones are actually slightly better in terms of magic. We'll wear the Nilfgaardian ones then, I suppose, and we'll just drop the Kaedweni ones. Okay. What's in here? Ambassador Shillard Fitz Ursulans first. First letter to the Emperor. Okay. Song of the Hunt. Oops, did not mean to do that. The Song of the Hunt. Tracing an ever wider spiral, the hunt circles the world of mortals. Everything decays in the centrifugal vortex. Pure anarchy rages over the world. The winds of war swell on blood, flooding the rights of ancient innocence. The best lose all hope, and the worst revel in fervent and fitful power. Looking glass images without heart or mind haunt the worlds in the name of those who preserve blood from blood and feed on unrestrained lust. Sounds awful, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's drop the trousers and the boots. We need to stop picking things up. We need to get back to Bergen soon so we can actually ditch a load of our things. Can we speak to Vess? No, Vess is unspeakable. Unspeakable too. Okay, so let's just catalogue things here, right? So Geralt was still trying to find the Kingslayers, but two of them were already dead. Only Letho, the craftiest and most dangerous of the three, remained alive, and it was him that Geralt wanted to find most of all. What happened to the others? I know that Vernon just did say that one of them was murdered. Well, sorry, was killed after torture. Because it was Orcs and Serets, I think it was called. Seret and Orcs, yeah. He and Orcs trying to cover Letho's escape when Sheila located their hideout. Though both died in the end, they completed the task, buying the last Kingslayer time to flee. Ah, okay, so chances are we probably would have found Cerriton Orcs if we'd gone with Vernon. Okay. There's so much happened right now, honestly. Sheila de Tantiville's role in all of this is so confusing as well, because we know that Sheila was the one who ordered the death of Demavend, but she's now working with Kaedwen. But she ordered the capture / killing of Letho and the other Kingslayers, who she hired to actually kill Demavend. It's a bit all over the place, isn't it? It really is. Okay. Once more, the Madame proved priceless as a source of information. Sometimes I think that if prostitutes were placed in charge of training witches at Kaer Morhen, and more of the boys would survive the ordeal and they would emerge into the world armed with all sorts of additional knowledge, and not just the kind you thought at first. But I digress. The Witcher found the cave entrance, boldly strode inside, and began looking for the tunnel that would lead him straight to Shilad Fitz-Ursulin's camp. The western part of the camp really contained an entrance to a cave that led Geralt to Nilfgaardian camp. The Witcher managed to enter the Kaedweni camp, and since he was already there, he decided to sneak into Henselt's tent and get the royal blood he needed to cure Saskia. A plan worthy of a vampire, but Geralt was no bloodsucker, though he killed many. Our hero decided he needed the services of an ace spy and asked Vernon Roach for help. Well, I don't know if that's actually completely accurate, but okay. Have we got any more information about this? Yeah, it was all really wild, wasn't it? So has Triss genuinely been shrunk down and put in a fucking... In Ada and the search for Triss ended with the discovery of a bitter truth. Transformed into a Nephrite figure, she had ironically been in possession of an oblivious Geralt for a time, and he had brought her straight to the Nilfgaardian camp. The Nilfgaardian emissary envisioned a special path for her in Loch Muin. What's going to happen on Loch Muin exactly? The fact that Nilfgaard's going to be there along with everyone else is the poisoning priest. Directly responsible for the poisoning of Saskia, the clergyman apparently thought that a heavy dose of Thaumadol would be more effective than a prayer excommunication. Unfortunately, because he was already dead, he could not answer for his deed. Okay. Do we have a note about... We don't, do we? I was going to say we don't have a note about was she called Cynthia? I think it was Cynthia, wasn't it? Who has managed to lead what's her name? Philippa straight up the garden path, as Mr. Shilad said. Fucking sit, really? It's all so confusing to me. Okay, reach Henselt's tent with Roach's help. Let's
Ready
do this.
and waiting.
We'll go through with this. I still don't know how we're gonna get his blood safely. I mean, he could just shout and everything would be ruined. Although, I don't know.
Geralt, hide!
I will hide here. Got a jail entry on the Kaedweni camp. The Kaedweni military camp greeted us from afar with the cacophony of sounds typical of such encampments. Officers' commands and sentries' shouts mixed with the growling of platoon leaders enlightening enlisted men as to their mothers' professions. Nice. And why these ladies charge so little for their services. She paused. Veterans cursed, recruits sniveled, whores giggled, horses neighed, and dogs barked. The din was accompanied by a jumble of smells. The stench of several thousand men who consider guard duty in the rain to be an adequate bath cannot be mistaken for any other, and this blended with the sense of boiling cabbage, foot wraps, and stables. Compared to the noxious odour the wind carried from the camp latrines on sunny days, the smell of the Kieran's lair seemed like that of a flowering meadow. Sounds delightful.
Hey, you! Come over here!
What do you want, Temerian?
Those Nilfgaardians are beating up our lads.
What? Whore sons will regret that.
I mean, I don't know how he's going to explain the fact that they're not there anymore. Is that guard not going to very clearly see us? Apparently not. That's fine. How are we going to walk into his tent? How are we going to get into his tent? There's two guards stood right there. Unless the guard's half asleep. No.
For the king!
We'll take the Kaedwenis over here. Oh! Ah. Right.
Get him!
So that is obviously the consequence for being spotted in the camp. Fair enough. But how can you get through there? It's very clearly just blocked off, is it not?
Geralt, hide.
Because the back of the tent's not going to be open, is it?
Hey, you! Come over here!
Can we just walk
What do
straight
you
through?
want, Temerian?
Those Nilfgaardians are beating up our lads.
What? Whore sons will regret that.
So all those guys run off. Yeah, we know that for a fact. We could have easily walked around them anyway. Ah, this is a lot simpler, actually.
I have to distract
Right,
them
yeah.
somehow.
How do we distract them? Ah, ha 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 ha! Cast outside on these barrels.
What the devil happened here? Hansel will skin us alive.
Ooh! We go this way. Oh. Never mind then. I thought that would have been the right way to...
Get him!
Okay, let's... So, I think the guards must have spotted us as they went around the corner there. So that's obviously the not the right way to go. But at least we now know what to do. So we should be able to do it. Generally, there's barely even a reason for Roach to be here. We can just ignore those
Hey,
guards
you,
completely
come
anyway,
over here.
can't we?
What do you want, Temerian?
Oh well.
Those Nilfgaardians are beating up our lads.
What? Whore sons will regret that.
Horror sons. So Irish. Get down, Geralt. Okay, never mind. It's fine. So we just need to go around the back of the tent, knock those barrels down, and then all will be well.
I have to distract them somehow.
So we will add these barrels down.
What the devil happened here? Hansel will skin us alive.
Hopefully they'll actually walk around that way again. Right, cool. So we just should just be able to slip into the tent. Yep, we're in, thank God.
Who are you?
Oh,
Have you come to kill me?
I just need to...
I'm here for your blood.
You sneak in here like a villain and you want my blood? Fight me and try to spill it.
Calm down, Your Highness. I need only a drop.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter.
Someone holding a sword to your throat, Your Highness.
I'm not going to tell him who I
Why
am.
do you need my blood?
To make an antidote for Saskia. Should we just tell him that? Yeah, sure. Actually, no, wait. He does not want to work with Saskia. None of your business.
That, sire, doesn't concern you. My hand is numb, so I could end up with an excess of your blood.
If you kill me, you won't leave the camp alive.
Listen, Your Highness. Give me your blood voluntarily, or I'll open your veins myself. I prefer the first choice. It would work out better for both of us. If I spill your blood myself, I'll have to break through the entire camp again. Who knows, maybe one of your soldiers will get lucky and kill me.
I sincerely hope so, Satchel Mouth.
But then the Wraith's mist will hang on the border until your knights become weary of warring.
What are you talking about? You know
Ah,
how to
yeah.
open the way for my army?
Yes, but I can't do it dead.
You'll get my blood. But promise you'll disperse the mist?
You have my word, King.
Is he going to turn around and look at us? Because if he does, he'll know exactly who I am. Oh, so he does, yeah. Nice. Delightful. That is true, though. If we disperse the mist, it basically opens the way for the Kaedwenis to go and just charge right into Bergen.
Remember our deal. My men will lead you out of the camp. I wouldn't want one of the soldiers to get lucky. Tell me, though, how did you pass the mist?
I'm a witcher.
Then I need an army of plowing witches.
You ain't getting one of those, I'm telling you that right now. Lovely. That went surprisingly well. Did Roach make it out okay? I mean, I'm gonna guess he did. Well, that's us leveled up at least. Talk to Philip Ileheart. That we can do. Well, let's sell our stuff first, if we're able to.
Well, what happened?
I actually don't think I can. There is marks on the map to the traders, but I don't think they're here. Ah well, we're going back to Bergen anyway, so we should be able to ditch most of our items. Can we use a store now? No, we can't. That's still useless to us. Again, potentially that might have been a thing that we could have used if we'd taken Roach's path. But we didn't. Although we do owe a lot for Roach. Like if we check him and Vess's entries, into the journal, maybe that will tell us more something. Tell us something more about him. Vernon's help was as unexpected as it was invaluable. Even though Geralt stood with his opponents, Roach helped the Witcher, saving him from certain death. Furthermore, he did so out of kindness, thus proving that tales of his callousness are somewhat exaggerated. Shock horror. Roach not only provided him with valuable information, but also risked his neck, helping him to acquire royal blood. Though Geralt had not sided with him fully earlier, Vernon trusted that the Witcher would be able to get to Foltest's murder. Though that meeting was to be their last, at least in this story, Geralt will never forget the debt he owed to the Blue Stripes captain. Oh, so we're never going to see Roach again. Oh, I'm kind of gutted about that. Cool. In fact, what was that about Shillard? I'd quite like to read that one, actually. Shillard. The meeting with Shillard during Geralt's visit to the camp was not as friendly as their previous ones. It turned out that Shillard's gambit saw the Witcher as a pawn, blocking the way to Triss Merigold. Shillard intended to use her in his political intrigue, and since Geralt had become an inconvenience, the envoy ordered him killed without a second thought. Then he headed for Loch Wynn. However, Geralt did not die. So, sucks to be him. Right, I'm gonna check the Blue Stripes camp for Roach. I'm gonna level up and then I'm gonna end the episode. I know it's been a long one, but I'd like to get all this out of the way first before anything else. And of course, we've had a massive information just sort of dump on us in the last episode or so. So we have to process it all, don't we? I think. Why is it so fucking hard to get to the camp from here? It's very inconvenient to get there from this camp, actually. Like, extremely inconvenient. There we go. Wait, no. Oh, there's more. Wait, there's I guess we'll just kill these guys again. I've already done it once, but we're here, so. Might as well do all the race.
Let's speed up your arse, you guys or not!
Well, that was fun. Yeah, so has Roach's camp just disappeared? No, it's still there. Well, on the map anyway. I don't know if it is actually still over there physically. No, it is. It's there. It would be a bit daft if Roach's camp just vanished into the ether after he helped us out. Just want to see if Roach or Vess is approachable now.
Elder and the recruiter are coming for you. He was slaughtering pigs at the time.
When things
So
are
he takes
quiet.
his eyes.
Leave me alone.
No, he's still not one to talk. That's fine, understandable. Right, so we'll level up quickly. Find out what we can actually upgrade. Enhance Quensign? Yeah, we'll enhance that Quensign, why not? Okay. And I think we're going to end this episode here, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I know it's been a long episode, but like I say, I wanted to make sure that we got as much out of the way as possible here before we return to Bergen. So if you have enjoyed this, then please do like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I shall catch you in the next episode of The Witcher 2. Thanks again, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.